Yeah. Neat Nicole likes to boast. Ant Jordan likes to roast. Sir Charles keeps it crisp. GQ's the butter to the toast. Now it's time to keep it real. Competition not close. One stop for debating. Reality shows and this skits be the most. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. Podcast going ham. I'll be damn.
Guys, welcome back to I'll Be Damn. We had a little small commercial break. Jumping to the next topic. It's going to be on the dating topic again, but we're going to kind of flip it a little bit. We're going to talk about the young men that, things we talk about in the barbershop, the younger men dating, what's going wrong with the dating scene, because we're blaming the women on a lot of these things. A lot of the podcasts we're seeing is women. Rightfully so. Women out here on another level when it comes to dating with the younger generation, but we want to get to the root of the problem. And before I get to that, I want to give flowers to the women that's actually sitting here on this panel. Is that married, and the statistics of these black women that can't be married and can't submit to their man, and even that they are not even wanting men to be masculine. Am I correct to say that's false with all you ladies? Y'all want actually a man in your house and not a feminine man? Am I correct with that?
Amen.
Are y'all of the
I need a man notion, instead of just want a man?
Yeah, like you feel like you need your man and you want your man and all those things. Am I correct? Because I didn't talk to you about this before, so we're getting straight, real answers.
I don't need a man. I need my man.
There you go.
Okay, I take that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that here?
Mm-hmm.
What about yourself?
Agreed.
So I do want to get it out of these people head that think that cannot happen, because yes, there's a majority of these women that's younger that's really on a different wave, and with men, but it's women out here that are great women who want a actual man to be an actual man, want them to be masculine, and they're happy in their marriage. So we have to get away from these statistics that it cannot happen, because it can clearly, because we have that sitting right here on this panel. But I want to jump to the males, the young men. I've been having conversations, trying to get a lot of opinions throughout the barbershop, and just having these dating conversations with the young men, and it's literally blame.
What are they blaming? Like, give us some of the examples.
They
blame.
The women want a man to take them here on the first date. Mm-hmm. The women want you to spend all this money on them, but they don't want to do nothing. They're not willing to this. They don't want to take. They're not okay with you taking them to the place that I want to take them. And those things are true.
Valid. Mm-hmm.
They're very valid. But to me, I'm gonna give you all a little nugget, and y'all can run with it from here. It's the men's fault. And the reason I say that, we grew up in a generation, not trying to be Stanley, get off my lawn, but I'm just being really real right now, is that you were looked at as a simp and a weak ass nigga if you had to get a woman by spending money. You were called a trick. Mm-hmm. That was not glorified when we grew up. You was a hoe for that. Mm-hmm. And you had to have actual game to talk to women. You had to have a mouthpiece. You had to have swagger. We was broke.
You could be the ugliest dude and have a mouthpiece and still get.
We were broke, so we couldn't use money. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm not finna spend $300 for your damn digestive system for you to shit it out. Like, I ain't doing it. Like, you spending $300 to go, it's literally a waste of money, because it's waste coming out of you. That's all you getting out of it. So I was never doing that. You finna work for this Applebee's, girl. You shit. I'm finna know you actually like me. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not just talking.
You gonna work for this.
And real talk, I'm not just saying it. My wife sitting next to me is a result of it. Like, I did not go on dates. Like,
nigga, now they saying, girl, you gonna work for this.
Right. Hey, that damn Chili was going.
He had you working for Apple.
Shit. Well, it was Chili's, wasn't it?
Oh.
No, Olive Garden. That's what it was.
Okay, a little bit more upscale. That sounds better.
Olive Garden.
You had her working for a 2 for $20?
It wasn't 2 for $20 then, boy. That's new shit.
3 courses.
Yeah.
Okay, you had her working for baby back ribs?
Boy, the baby back rib was $26 back then, boy. Shit, what's wrong with you? I was broke, nigga. I had to maneuver my money. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
That's your lottery ticket. I'm broke.
I'm broke. Shit. So I'm up here and I'm crazy. I'm working very hard to be broke. When she met me, I was working 4 to 5 jobs. So it was like I was working a lot, and she knew that I really didn't have time to do nothing. So like that money meant something to me, and so I wasn't just going to spend it on anybody. But when she came around, she showed me she was more than worthy of that, and so I had no problem with doing it because before then she was the one taking care of me. She was the one buying my food, bringing me food to lunch. She was doing that for me. So I can't sit up here and say that those things does not happen with black women. Cause they do.
No, they do.
They do. I think we are in the other generation where we have turned to some simps by always spending all this money and showing these women stuff that they have not earned, and now these women are wanting it. You just advertised and marketed you had money. Now you mad that they don't want it? You was just a trick. Now they don't want the treat? You've been out here tricking, and they like, hey, I want a result of it. I got this and I got that. She like, bet. Take me on this dinner to $300 steak.
Yeah.
Like it's our fault because the first date you taking them spending $400. What you gonna do on date 2? Like how you gonna back that up?
We're going to wait about 2-3 weeks before I get paid again.
You know what I'm saying? So you better have a Coke and a smile, and we work on the next date. I'm not about to do this on date 1.
Okay, I got a solution for it because you said for the young dudes, like what's going on. I feel like with it's too many games being played. That's one thing.
That's why we got players.
So, because I remember us talking about this at the last, right. That's why I remember us talking about this at the last podcast when everybody was like, getting on me like, dang, bro, you quick to cut a chick off so fast. Like, you don't even know it. She could have been, like, not because she was very busy. And it's like, bro, when I feel like the energy is not reciprocal.
Whoa, pause. Wait a minute. Pause. Run that back.
Okay.
Did he just say?
Okay. Maybe that's the wrong way. We didn't talk about that. Okay. When I feel like the feeling is not mutual, if I means my like for you. If I like you and you showing me that you like me back. Okay. If that is not reciprocated, I'm not messing with it. Some dudes would just entertain because like you.
What does your like look like?
That's all
Let me ask you that. What does showing a woman you like her look like for you?
Okay, so I'll use my lady that I'm with now. Okay. So when we met on Hinge. I text her, said, hey, I've commented on one of her little things or whatever. That's what they have you do. So I asked her a question. She responded. Okay, bet. That's one thing, because
that's one like.
That's showing that you're interested. Because she responded. Instead of ignoring. So I was like, okay. So we're having a conversation. She's getting ready for work at this time. Mind you getting ready for work, you ain't thinking about nobody. You trying to get to work. Right. So she having a conversation with me while she's getting ready for work. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna let you get to work. Blah 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 blah. I'll hit you up at this time. I hit her up. She responded again. We having a whole conversation. I said, I'm real quick with it. I said, hey, what you doing tonight? Oh, nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing. We can go out. I was like, all right, bet, let's go out. Then she said, oh, I gotta stay at work late. Cool. But she's like, but we can go out when I get back this weekend from going home to Pittsburgh. I was like, cool. When you ask a woman out and she can't make it, or she turns around and makes another date, that tells me right there, you are interested in me. You like me, instead of I don't have time. Okay.
You show right.
Let me know when you do have time. Are you free this day? If I gotta keep asking you when you're free and you're not telling me, that means you really don't like me.
Right. So showing interest and then responding right away. A date.
Yes.
That's your version.
Right.
Initiating a
not wasting time. Right. And then when we get on the date, we're actually talking. I'm not having to carry the conversation. You're asking me what do I like as well as me asking what you like. We're actually really getting to know each other, not mattering where I take you. I took her to the Statler for a rooftop drinks, wasn't worried about no dinner, and I took her to a hookah lounge. That was not planned. It just was spontaneous. Everything just flowed. Right. So right there, that's how I know somebody really likes me. Nowadays, we trying to, like you say with the guys, girls
trying to impress them.
And it's like, bro, stop acting like something you're not. Find a person that's really genuinely interested in you, and focus your attention on that. Stop worrying about how bad a chick is, because that's another problem of ours. We so visual, we'll work about how bad a chick look, and we'll put up with the bullshit just because of how bad she look. And it's like, no, bro. Find somebody that's down for you. I can literally say that my girl, I feel like she's the only girl that I've been with, well, I'll say it's probably been 2 that could have I can see them loving me unconditionally, no matter what happens. Whether if I'm up here or whether I'm down here.
That's hard to find.
That's what I look for. So it's like we need to do a better job of one, not playing games, all that bullshit, and just focusing on people that actually like you. And if you don't, just be honest and say you don't and stop wasting people's time.
If a girl says she don't have time, I'm not asking you another question.
Exactly. You don't have time. If you're not, especially if you're not saying, hey, I don't have time this week, but next week.
There we go. Then we can talk. But if you be like, I don't have time, well, me neither. Keep moving.
I'm in a situationship. It's complicated. Bitch, just tell me you don't like me.
Right.
Like, it's just that simple. I ain't got time for these games. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw my phone and I'm just now texting you back, even though you text me at 12 o'clock p.m. and it's 1 a.m. the next day. Bro, get out of here with that, dog. I ain't trying to hear all that.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
When did you meet your girl? When did this happen? Like,
when did we meet?
Yeah.
We met on Hinge in
Like what year?
2 years ago.
Okay. So if you would have said, hey, would you like to meet at Olive Garden? And she would have said, that's not really my style.
Then I would have asked, okay, I would ask questions. I said, well, what is your style? Because that could mean anything.
Inquire further.
I would.
See,
I'm not.
Now, see, I'll go.
See, there's standards to it, right?
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong. I think where you took her is still a representative of a high value place, if we can use the term high value.
Mm-hmm.
The Statler's, no, it's like, okay, that's cool, I'll go there, right? And I think you did a great job with that because it was balanced. It wasn't dinner, it wasn't a 5-star dinner, but it was balanced. The problem
it was rooftop
that
and
women
drinks.
are running into is that you either have, and I'm not saying that there's no spectrum of it, but you have a lot of men that's like, you gonna get this 2 for 20, or you gonna get, you know what I mean? And either way, they still feel like you should do something for that, right? I'm treating you, so you should do something for that. And that's where we need to find happy medium. Find your happy medium as a man and don't stray away from that. Now, you can investigate further what's going to make her comfortable too. But it's okay for a woman to say, you know what, I don't typically eat Olive Garden. If you would have investigated further and you felt like she was giving you some type of leverage, it's okay too. And I think that's the problem. Now we have these hard definitives. I can't eat that, and people get influenced by what other women say, what other men say.
Right.
It's a chain restaurant. I can't eat. What?
Right,
Definitely.
and it's like, but you done ate that with your homegirls. You done ate that on your budget. You done ate that on your mama budget. You've eaten that before. So those definitives are making it hard because a lot of women don't have their own mind, and they feel like, well, if he tell me he want to take me to Chili's, I'm cheap, and that's
when I tell.
Let me ask you this
real
question.
quick. That was say that these women don't have their what?
You see, I'm quiet. You saying I'm quiet.
Because you shocked me.
She was cooking.
That again.
All I did was let her keep flipping the bacon.
Women don't equate their value to where you're taking them or what you're doing for them, and that has nothing. Those two.
They rally with whatever they be seeing. Like you said, they don't be having their own mind.
They don't have their own mind.
It's like, no, that's cool for you, sweetheart. You don't like this, but I'm okay with Olive Garden. I'm like, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying?
But if they decide that it's not okay for them, and you as a man rebuttal and say, hey, well, what is another option? And she said, well, I can go to Chili's. You might find your girl.
We'll put it like this.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying.
Okay.
You just say no because I don't like Chili's.
might
If you would have offered Chili's instead of Olive
That's what I
Garden,
said.
like,
When you
it makes me sick.
when you're
Right.
and your
I'm asking
when your
questions.
alternative is something equivalent, I'm okay with it. But if you can't be like, I don't like Olive Garden, but you can take me to Ruth Chris. Nope, bye.
But
It's a double-edged sword because rejection is involved with that. If Corey didn't know how to double back, that rejection would have made him feel like, well, fuck you.
No, see, like you said no. I said I would ask the question, just like, but I would kind of help her in that direction. You said you would ask, but this is, but right. She said if she would have said, oh no, I don't do Olive Garden. I can't do Olive Garden. I would have been like, what? You had a bad experience there or something? Right. And she'd be like, oh yeah, like I'm allergic to mostly Italian and stuff like that. Oh, okay, we can go here. Correct. I'm not gonna let.
But no,
right.
I'm not gonna think.
So let me give more, context to that. That's if she just hit you with the no. That's what I'm talking about. If she like, you want to go Olive Garden? Nope. You didn't say no. I don't like Olive Garden, but I don't mind this place. I just not my style. I'm okay with that.
What if she just don't suggest it?
Okay, so she says no. My question. Okay, so she says she goes that route, right?
Hey, because if I hit you with this, to me, you're not the type of girl I like anyway. If you're not willing to express yourself, so if I be like, hey, I'm gonna take you to Olive Garden, you want to go to Olive Garden? She go, nope, bye. That's just how I roll.
The energy's not right.
I'm an energy person.
Okay, now see.
So, if you hit me with that note,
I
because
get
if
it.
I'm
I
paying
can
for something, you
understand
can't be choosing.
You right.
You gonna come with the hell I take you.
You right. But me, I'm gonna inquire a little
you
bit more
can
because
pay
I'm
for it.
really trying to figure out what type of girl you are. So you just give me that one word. Doesn't really give me
You
much.
give me that one word?
You telling you it is.
But drinks, you got an open realm of something you could choose.
100%.
You have to be food. So that's why I said that was smart. However, don't get me wrong. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. The Statler is still something where a girl be like, okay.
Yeah, Statler, they gonna go to the Statler.
Okay, yeah, you still
Rooftop pools, bar.
Correct.
They gonna go to that. That's a vibe.
Right.
They're gonna
But
do
also, I chose what I could afford.
True.
That as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes be trying to stunt and they really can't afford it. Just like you said, niggas be spending $400 and they gotta wait 2-3 weeks before they can take it out again because they
I'm not
done
doing
set
that.
this high standard. Right. But it's like, dude, will a girl be fine with where I choose?
Right.
If she is, cool. That's my type of
And
girl.
if she not, she not for you.
No, but if she wants to go somewhere, I'm open to that too. But also like. But it depends on where you want to go. Now, if you over here talking about some roof, Chris, nigga, you tripping? I don't know you.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know your last name or your favorite
I don't
color.
know you. Now, if they going that route, but if she choose something along the lines of a Statler and it's something that I can afford,
That's why I said
cool.
If the alternative is equivalent,
But
I'm
you
okay
gotta
with
at
it.
least inquire or give
No,
a chance.
I'm
for
not giving you a
alternative.
chance if I ask you a question and it's a one-word answer.
But here's
you ain't my type of lady.
The floor level is having the mind to
You ain't
be
my type
able
of lady.
to articulate.
Your patience,
communicate,
I had to work on it too.
and all
Your
of
patience,
that.
right? Your patience ain't good.
No,
At that
it's
time,
not.
it wasn't.
And I know that.
Your wife, right?
And I know that.
Right.
See,
My
I'm real
patience
with
was
myself.
okay.
This nigga was working 4 jobs. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be patient with you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm working hard.
Yeah,
for it.
so
I feel you.
So I'm like that,
understand
so I know that you ain't my type of chick. If I ask you, hey, you want to go Olive Garden? No, bye. You
Now you see the difference. Your patience wasn't good back then. Would you say it's better, way better now?
No.
It's not.
I'm a
But no, 'cause now-
Well, now you got
I
like
mean,
me. I'm not married yet. My patience
I don't have
has
patience.
deteriorated.
Double down. It really ain't now.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
my shit is deteriorated. I had good patience way back then.
Yeah.
It's deteriorated now because I don't have time for the bullshit. I know what I want.
See, I never had
want to
time
be
for
married.
it.
I want to have that person with me.
What would you say? What's your dating patience?
that nigga patient is a motherfucker.
I'm a pretty patient dude, but now at the age of 42, going through a lot of the stuff I'm going through, nah.
Ain't got time for that, bro.
Yeah.
And it always happens.
That-
It gets to that point.
Somebody wanna do something, they will
Do it. When women say,
sometimes their behavior is the only answer you need. Ask no questions.
Right.
You gotta dig.
Right.
Like he said, hey, you wanna go to Olive Garden? Nah.
Peace.
Yeah.
I get it. Me, I'm just different. I would inquire me like, nah, what's going on with that? I would just ask
But
questions.
a
That's just
no
me.
is a flat, dry answer. You can
Yeah.
always give more than a no. And more than
But like
likely,
you
as a
said,
woman that has interest, you're not just going to say no.
That
I'm
part.
never
You
gonna
said
say
your
no.
girl.
Look,
So you hit me with a no, it's a
No,
wrap.
I can't do that.
right.
But
However,
when she said but, that's all I'm looking
I can
for.
get
that.
Let me know that you're leaving that door open.
alternative.
And I'm going to make it
now,
happen.
Now, old Mike, like Mike 05,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, Mike, Corey
What
11.
about this? What about that?
Yeah, Corey 11. I was very patient. Corey now.
Now, it's like, alright.
In the
I'll tell
crazy
you what, I'ma go.
Right.
Yeah.
And the crazy part, my clients that I got all this information from different clients from the last 2 weeks, they thought I was bullshit. They was like, you capping. And I'm like, with my brother right here, I've always been that way. If not direct, if I don't like you, I'd be like, I don't like you. I wouldn't be like,
And I was different from you.
I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I don't got.
I wish I had that when I was younger.
No.
I wish I had that when I was younger. Not to deal with the bullshit because I was trying to be a certified lover boy.
Yeah.
I wanted to love on every goddamn body. I'm buying you flowers. I'm popping up your drawer.
I ain't doing none of that shit.
Like, nigga, I'm trying to be that
The
dude.
part about it was, with this, like, I don't like you. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna get you this brand new Xbox anyway. Huh? Well, that's cool.
And I didn't ask for that.
And me, I'm the dude sitting over here like, you really gotta be an asshole for these girls to like
I mean,
you?
that's not an
It
asshole.
does, no, pause.
That's not an asshole.
You're saying it's not, but he just explained that. Nah, I ain't fucking with you. It's cool. I'm gonna get you this Xbox anyway. I just said I'm
That's
not
their
fucking
fault.
with you.
That is their
No, it is their fault. I'm not saying it, but I'm just saying. But when you don't like them, that's when they want to like you. It's backwards. And I'm like, nigga, what the
But
fuck?
you know what?
Hey, that's not how I was taught and raised.
But you know who got a peace of mind? This guy. I'm not finna worry. I don't even know you, ma'am. I'm not finna worry about your peace of mind.
Right. And I told you, because the one before my girl.
You know what though, bro? You right, bro. Like I'm saying, like y'all already know the whole details to deal.
Right.
At the age of 42, right now,
You ain't got time for the
in
game.
this situation.
Yeah.
You got
Fuck
time
that.
for bullshit.
I'm number one.
Right.
No, sorry, not sorry.
And you remember the girl I told you about before, the one I'm with now, right?
Right.
I try to do the same date. That was my go-to. We go to Stadler. If I'm trying to get to know you, especially if I'm on these dating sites, I'm trying to get to know you. We're gonna go somewhere cool, chill, just get to know each other. The first girl was like, "Oh, we're gonna have dinner at the Stadler." No, I just want to take you out for drinks. Well, why can't we do dinner? In my head, bitch, why you asking all these questions?
Right. Feed yourself.
No, that's what I'm saying. And I was like, and I said, now I hadn't been to the Stadler in a minute, and when I did go, I was like, they weren't serving food like that on the rooftop. So I said, well, to be honest with you, I don't know if they serving food like that. And then she looked the restaurant up right then and there. They got a menu right here. And I said, okay.
Oh, no.
I know, right? Pause. And I said, okay, baby, listen. Now I got to be very direct with you now because you over here doing your research and shit. So now I got to be direct with you and say, baby, look, I'm just trying to get to know you and take you out for drinks. That's all I'm supplying. Well, if you ain't a nigga supplying dinner, I said, facts. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I don't have time for the bullshit.
You know, and I commend you because the conversation went there.
And that's why I said
Take that long,
it don't
bro.
take that long at all.
That's where I'm at.
I'm curious to know what is your mindset and why do you think like that? Y'all don't have time for that. Me,
Hey,
I'm just curious. I'm a
curiosity
curious person.
killed the cat.
You're right.
Satisfaction.
But
Not
that's why I
bring
say
that
there's a difference between
motherfucker
younger Corey and Corey now. I don't have time for the bullshit.
And I just think if more men would do that, that is a form also of leadership. A woman is not, she know off the rip, I can't do that shit to him. Them little games you playing, you cut that off. And what we do is we allow temporary peace thinking that we're getting longevity with peace because we don't want to deal with it, so we'll just deal with it at the time, and then you sweep it on the rug, you lift that rug up, that dirt is still there and you got to deal with it.
The
So
word you're
start
looking for
in the
is
beginning.
boundaries.
Yes.
You're setting your boundaries because
yeah,
once you set your boundaries and you're not backing up off it, she has a decision to make. Like, am I fucking with that boundary?
Because you know what? Because we see those red flags.
Women should have boundaries.
Definitely.
But women usually do. Y'all
have
better at
boundaries
us
more than us.
Y'all be good at that.
We're just
compared
simps
to
with
us.
putting our boundaries out
Yeah,
there.
y'all-
Y'all will tell us directly.
Yeah,
We're
y'all
just
better.
simps that like, I really don't want this girl to leave. Let me kind
I
of.
think it's a certain type of woman that
Yeah, I
knows,
disagree.
like, because everybody is different.
Right.
Some women really do have boundaries and some don't know what boundaries are. And that's why they have so many issues.
Yeah, man. Some of these, I mean,
What you say?
some of these chicks ain't got no boundaries.
Hey, but the thing
We
is,
know that to be true because we see how degrading men can be, and it's like somebody let you get away with this, bro.
100%.
We
Yes.
hear it, we see it.
But y'all are allowed to have the boundaries where there not being any repercussions is what I mean. It's like women can say their boundaries and most men
We'll go along with.
yeah, they're go because most men look at red flags.
Saying your boundaries means nothing. Acting on your boundaries,
But see,
and
because-
not letting somebody cross
because
your
a
boundaries is
ma- a-
everything.
a
And a lot of
man-
women don't have the wherewithal to do that.
I agree.
They say a lot of shit. Oh, I'm celibate. Oh no, bitch, you was fucking.
Yes,
right.
It went to that.
I'm a new-
You got 3 kids, but you celibate
Right,
now.
all of that.
Bullshit.
As a matter of fact, the dude kind of motivated dude. Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're
Right.
go with what you
Right.
say. They're gonna say,
I'm walking.
that's good.
Every time we chilling together, I'm walking around with a shirt off, everything.
But you have to stand on your boundaries for your boundaries to even be your boundaries. Otherwise, it's just talking. It
But
just works.
I think the man causes himself too much problems with those things because a woman may give you the boundaries or even say things that you're not even fucking with, but you looking past the red flags because you just want to fuck.
No, exactly. Intention is attention
And
before the
But
intention.
that's
yes,
why when you take
right.
sex off the table,
Sex will never be off the table. That's
Ever.
realistic.
Ever.
No, it
some
ain't.
people.
No.
It is.
Let a woman tell me she's celibate or not having sex, especially if I know you didn't have sex.
She's trying to smash. She might
Gone.
want to-
Because
she wanna wipe some kids.
but let's do the realism thing. Let's take the hinges and all that shit off.
Take it all off the door.
So we'll go like this. The second you're interested in somebody, you're never interested because you see their personality
At all.
It's a physical attraction. So, and no matter what, it's always in sexual intention, some way or another. You don't meet nobody like he look like he got a good personality.
Let's ask Gloria. Gloria, let me ask you a question. What was your first thought? What was your first thoughts when it came to Ant?
She wanted to hit. No, I'm just playing.
No, I believe that was part of it. Be honest. Be honest. When was your first
I was
fantasy
attracted to him, but we were actually just friends.
Yeah.
But not one
But I
time
thought
while
he
y'all
was
were being
attractive.
friends.
Yes, I thought he was.
You thought you
attractive.
could hit that. You were like, I would hit that.
I did not think.
I'm not gonna
You
lie.
never said in your head, I would hit that.
Not when I first seen.
No,
him.
I'm not gonna lie. She moved a little different with that, and You know what's crazy? Most time I wouldn't have, but I did too. Like I didn't even try. Well, we kissed. It took 3 months.
Y'all were.
We didn't kiss.
When I'm with now, I'm hit that.
That deflates what you're saying as a whole, because sometimes it's like, yes, they're attractive, but more so they're funny. They have a great personality.
No, but the initial is
that
physical.
comes later.
I mean,
It's physical.
Pop the balloon is basically off of physical.
All physical.
Listen, we see so. That's why I'd be like, I don't really believe in love at first sight, because I could think you find as hell.
It's
Like,
lust at first sight.
He's a very handsome and attractive guy. He's batshit crazy, and it's kind of like that deflates all that attraction. And the next thing that has to come is a sense of mind.
But the initial is what I'm saying. Like, so that's why you say you got to throw sex up. No, you can't, because that's what started a sexual.
Yeah, but just because you're attracted to somebody doesn't mean that you feel like you gotta be like.
No, but I'm saying with men, we know damn well we don't have no attraction for her, but she bad, so we gonna look past it
I
to
can
fuck.
speak as a woman.
Let her go.
Because right now, I'm walking around seeing baddie after baddie after baddie, and I'm like, you fine, but
what else is there?
But you know what? But you know what? You know why? Because of the experiences you just dealt with.
You said you're 42.
It's still deflates.
Yeah, the bad starts to go out the window after a while.
Yeah.
That's why I say.
Even when I was younger, though. Even when I was younger.
But it's the initial. You be like, damn, she fine. But then as soon as she open her mouth, you like, fuck.
Right.
Watch this.
But the initial,
right?
it's physical.
I'm 26.
Off the rip. Always physical.
I'm in AIT, Fort Gordon, Georgia. I see this little bad light-skinned chick, but short. I mean, just bad. Like, why are you in an army uniform? Like, you are. Oh my gosh. Hey, how you doing? Such and such and such. Yeah, what's up, little daddy? No. Oh, you good?
I'm with you on that.
How many dudes have experienced that? When
I'm
you see a
with you on
bad
that.
chick and as soon as she open her mouth, you like, yeah, you just gonna be
So
a
it
fuck.
started
Or
to be
you,
like,
like
you fine, but
she was just a fuck.
But you know what?
So the thing
Younger.
is, with him, if a guy really likes you, after they're physically attracted to you, of course, if y'all start talking and they really like you, they're not going to try to initially just have sex with
facts.
No, not at all.
That's not going to be, they're going to be like, oh, you know, like, because they don't know if that's going to ruin it or whatever.
Right.
Like, let me.
Now, if you throw it at them,
Of course.
Okay, I will put it like this.
We gonna take it.
I will put it like this. There was a show that described it perfectly to a T how a guy feels. A dude will go into it thinking sexually. Once he gets to know a girl, it's like, okay, he has sex with, but it's like, damn, my nigga, like, I still want to spend time with you. What's wrong with me? Like,
Yeah, right.
something happened to me? Like, what is happening to me? I want to do things with you. I want to go to Olive Garden and want to go to Disney World.
Going away as soon as they do get that.
Right.
As soon as they have sex with you, for the most part, and most of their experiences, it's like, all right, bye.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something real. That I'm just giving away niggas secrets. Y'all can vouch for that.
Go ahead, bro.
If you really don't like a chick, the second you nut, you don't even like her. Am I lying?
Oh yeah.
Soon as you buzz, she be like, "Why the fuck I even do this?"
A dude knows it's gonna be awkward, but as soon as you nut, most dudes just want to get up and walk the fuck out. But we know we gotta lay there for a minute.
Right.
Woo! Oh man, you the best.
And then you
have a little conversation. I guarantee if many dudes.
Wait a minute. You say, get the hell up.
You ain't gotta sit here with me.
Get the hell up. But look, she say, you didn't fuck me. I fucked you.
Right.
That's fine.
Hey, but I'm telling you, like, if you get one of those, a nigga love them.
So you telling me every nigga in here after they got done?
But see, just like you said, when you shake the game up like that, those things. Those women get the callbacks. What you doing today?
Oh, I know you ain't talking with y'all. Hey, big head chicks, don't go there. Don't act like we the only ones.
I've literally had a guy at my house that doesn't ring the doorbell, and I had him answer the door. I was like, you just showed up and.
Right. What are you doing?
Dang, girl, you double booked.
Double booked.
Right.
Yeah.
I got shit to do today.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
You still wanted to call me?
Yeah.
I don't get this.
When I stayed with Mikey, I was talking to one chick. Her homegirl was over there. Boom, 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 boom. I go open the door. Who just walked in and went straight to my room? This ain't nothing to nobody. Who? Zara. She just walked straight in and went straight to my room. I was like, let me go see what's wrong with this girl. I walked back there like, what is your problem? Like, 5 minutes, went back. The other chicks was gone. I was like, yo, I'm like,
yo, but I think the more.
And you know what? That's working out because
it does.
It works.
I think that the bluntness need to happen.
Where you stand.
I have literally told. I've literally told a girl that she's like, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. I'm like, well, I just want to fuck.
Yeah.
I've literally told her I just want to fuck. They be like, well, okay, because they okay thinking I can change them. No, I just told you.
I'm about to say that.
I just told
If
you.
they're attracted to you,
That's all it was.
All the change, I can change
That's
him.
on you.
Yeah.
It's all the manipulation.
I don't got time for all that.
I ain't got time for all that, bro.
That really.
Because if you can be you and a person likes you for who you are, you can be you every day. But when you have to fake and act like you got this money, taking around this date, you gotta fake and be somebody you're totally not for the whole relationship.
Well, I will say, watching these dating shows show me how many women suffer from delusions of grandeur. They just think, well, I'm me. I'm this. I got this. I keep my hair done. I'm this. I got kids. I got a good job. Why wouldn't he want me? I'm about to. And so they think that they could change that narrative because they feel like, well, I'm me. He's gonna want me, and it's like, no.
I've noticed.
He said what he said.
I noticed on the pop the balloon things when it comes to the difference between men and women. Men, when they hear a girl start talking, they'll have their balloons unpopped because the girl look good. It's not too many girls out here just looking terrible. If you look decent, dude gonna be like, all right, bet. As soon as she start talking, or she say one clock, pop, 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 pop. Most of the time when a dude walk out and the girl is not instantly attracted, it's pop, 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 pop. Dudes wait till they start talking.
Right.
Girls, instant. I'm not attracted. Pop, pop, pop. So I'm like, that's what.
It's changing a little bit now. The bigger the show gets, it's changing a little bit.
I'm hoping that it'll start to change.
I don't see it.
Because I hope everybody catches on with the lesson. It's like, bro, stop looking at people's how they look, and to be honest, I think men on that show already got it. Like, focus on what she got to say. Even if she's not the baddest chick, because you even said it, the girl you end up marrying is not gonna be the baddest chick you ever been with.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's not. So, and I definitely agree with that. And it's nothing wrong with that because
he might be the baddest chick you done been with, but it's still gonna be somebody prettier.
But like the majority, if you think about, let's go to barbershop guy talk real quick to give women a little insight. Dudes that talk about all the different chicks they got, but then when you look at their wife to compare it to the ladies they've been with, they done had someone that's more physically attractive, but their wife being overall 10.
LeBron, you got Michael Jordan, but LeBron who's like overall everything. Yeah, right. Like he can score, he can pass, he can this, he can that.
You want that longevity. You don't want the physical dime, because if you think about it, look at all these pretty girls when they're younger. They be single until they're over 40. And then they get married and they end up settling for someone that they really did not even was attracted to.
What I like to call the death buddy.
Yeah, like, because they have the opportunity to get whatever they want.
Death buddy.
And they're looking for this certain men, and you gotta think, if you're looking for the man that's over the 6 figures, over 6 feet, 6 pack, and what was the other one, over 6 inches of meat, right? You got all that. They got the pick of the litter. It's a lot of use. They can choose whoever the hell they want. Those type of men have all the control. So you're trying to look for that type of man, and there's very few women that can get those type of men.
And then you not turning the mirror on yourself like, what do I have to offer this dude? But
trying to go to the league, huh?
Right, that part.
Yeah, it's equivalent.
Yeah.
You don't want to do those summer workouts. You don't want to shoot like summer league.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
You got to pick of the litter.
Coach, you don't want to do none of that. You just want to go to the league.
You want to go straight to the league.
You just want to go straight to the league.
Yeah.
So it's like.
It happens that quick for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Even the cats who go to the league out of high school, they work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. You got a lot of these simp ass dudes, because she fine, he will blow a bag.
That's what I'm saying. We have to set the example because.
If I was a man, I wouldn't do it.
No, you're right, because that's why I said.
I don't blame it. Like, or even as a female, I'm not. Even if it was.
That's where that drizzle era came out, like being trolling females for like their way of thinking, and then the whole drizzle, like, oh yeah, chick got to take me out.
Yeah, you ain't even heard.
You never heard about that? The sprinkle girl, and then it went to drizzle.
You're not giving me the right type of vibes.
Yeah, we did. Tell about what we did to Gloria when she came to the barbershop.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, when we did it to Gloria.
It's giving me real something energy, something drizzle. I forgot.
Yeah, so like Gloria went and bought a drink from the gas station, and then I think she bought him she bought you like something regular.
He was smaller, and he wanted a bigger one.
Yeah, like he was like, so you're not gonna give me the bigger one? Am I not worth the bigger one? No, if you're not giving me the bigger one, I don't even want nothing to do with you, drizzle. I don't want the nigga that's gonna spend some money on me. Gloria was sitting there like,
what are y'all talking about? But it was like, that's what the women be doing, niggas. You giving me real broke vibes
right now.
Why? Because I wanted to eat a
You got me the 16-ounce can, you could have got me the 32-ounce can. It's giving real broke vibes right now.
Drizzle.
Her whole face
looking at me
was
like,
so
what?
Stunned.
And I was like, that's what they be hitting us with.
And I was like,
yeah, no, I was like,
And then when we argue back, oh, you giving me sassy vibes.
You giving me sassy.
Real sassy.
You just said if you was a dude, you ain't spending no bag on my
Take
shit,
this
right?
straight.
You gonna be thirsty?
You just.
Not initially, no.
I feel you. I mean, I can get with it, man. Just because I don't know, man. I understand what you're saying as far as like, you know, the whole not spending the bag thing, because I mean, even when you do that, like you just, it ain't. I'm not that. Y'all seen The Color Purple?
Yes.
Every day I gotta fight to prove my love.
Right.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Nah, I do too much. No.
Yeah, I'll be damned too. No pun intended.
It's something that was so simple, it's not that hard. And when you learn to read with the mindset of like, okay, if she wanted to, she would. Right. And so from there on, that's the motto. Just, it's not that hard.
I'm wondering what's really the real reason they be dating no more.
Okay.
Say that again. We don't even know. Like, what's the real reason these young kids are even dating? Because
They don't know.
when they give you what they want, opposed to what they're dealing with in the date, I'm like, what are we doing? So what are you doing it to
It's status now.
Yeah, because I'm like,
status.
this doesn't even make sense.
It's status now.
It's status, yeah.
It's who done had to find this dude. Because I'm like, dude, when I hear about like girls fucking the same dude, it's status. Like, dude got 16 kids,
I'm gonna take.
and it's all from.
That's what I said.
I'm gonna take.
It's like, bro, it's status.
Yes.
Simplify it a little more. You can get status with your Instagram channel. Like that's. I don't even think it's status. I just think it's ignorance. I just think motherfuckers just don't know no better. They just don't, and they don't care to learn.
Well,
Which goes to status.
Yeah.
Because
It's status.
now everything that you can post, every aesthetic that you can create, you tired of giving that single.
Because
aesthetic.
guess what? Before
She wants Instagram like me and my man.
Right.
Me and
That's
my
what you
man.
hear a lot of. All this social media is
Yeah.
a big part of why people are the way they are today.
Correct.
These younger groups of people.
Correct.
That's why they don't know what to
Why do you think before social media got introduced, it was
'cause
super easier to
Because
talk to a
everybody
girl
somebody else.
and a guy talking to
Yeah.
her? Because like
our
I
generation
don't have to worry about you getting so many likes. You see me at school, you see me in the neighborhood. You ain't got this access to so many people, so it's easier to talk to you because one, you don't feel like you feel like you that person.
You all puffed up.
You all puffed up like, nigga, I got all the nigga, all this type of. No, so now it's like, okay, you humble, I can talk to you normal. You can talk to me normal. Granted, you still got some chicks out there that's just stupid. You got some dudes out there that's just stupid. But I feel like we just need to set the example. Once this whole, I gotta spend the bag and all this type of stuff, men gotta set the example, bro, we're not gonna take that shit.
Right,
But we
stop doing
also,
that.
but we also
Women
started
stop
it.
selling themselves.
We started it though
Right.
because we
Stop
fed
selling
into
yourself.
it. Yeah,
Because
we
now-
fed into
But if
that.
we didn't lead with that, if we didn't
led
lead
with it.
if we didn't lead with that, it don't
We
matter
led
what
with it.
y'all would have thought. Because if we ain't leading with that, then if you want a nigga to buy a bag anyway, it wouldn't matter because he's not doing it. We are giving that air. We're dangling that low hanging fruit, and y'all
Right.
grabbing it.
Okay, so
Like it's.
Take your time.
What these? Go ahead.
no, you get it. I'm
I was just gonna say.
Y'all the Marco.
Females, yeah, but like people in general, like what we gotta understand is like they might choose you, they might not choose you, but none of that shit matter if you
the
choose
dude or the
you.
girl.
The dude or the girl.
Right.
Dudes hanging out low hanging fruit. Why? That's status shit too. Like I got
Yeah.
this chick, I got that chick.
Right.
You spending $300
Right.
a day. What you talking about?
Right.
And then it's, well, I got this dude, I got this dude. Yeah, but you ain't got no substance. You just he just dropped
Correct.
300 on you. He smashing it,
Correct.
sending you on your way. Don't none of that shit matter if you choose you
Right.
first.
And that's
So with what you're saying is the reason why dating is so messed up and obliterated, because it's a lot of people who haven't chosen themselves,
Facts.
who don't know who they are, but they're out here dating to find who they are in another person, and so you don't know
Or
why
get-
you're
or
dating.
get
You're
married
dating
twice.
just for
100%.
How many people don't even know what they want? How many times have we seen those pop the blues when they say, well, what are you looking for? And they can't even describe what they're looking for.
Facts.
They always stuttering. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for loyalty, honesty, and
Now
a
watch
best friend, bro. That's it.
Now watch
That's
this.
it.
How many times can they describe what they're looking for, and they know good and hell well that's not what?
Oh, when they say, oh, you not my type, baby. Obviously you single, so your type ain't working for you, dummy.
Yeah, so figure out
You, as my friend Watson say, nigga, you dumb? Are you stupid?
Are you stupid?
You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, people, dudes gotta understand, you don't have to go blow a bag on a woman who likes who you are.
Facts.
Like,
You the bag.
yes, like,
the bag.
like, and it's not, I'm not trying to even be like, yes I am. Okay. I was
Wait, you confused?
I was gonna say, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Yes, I am. Like, I literally,
My brother.
there is no woman, and if you find yourself, please tag yourself. And you can tag it on there as no woman that can say I took him on a date. Except this one. Not one.
What do you mean?
I never took these, I never had women by taking them on dates. You don't have to do that because of the woman like
you put yourself, because you already genuine looking at
here you go with this,
and that was a standard back then. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga always be talking about this shit like that appease us. You know what I'm saying? We was back and forth and we stayed.
Thank you, cameraman. He just look silly, ain't it?
But when you had that genuine, just looking at this nigga light skin, oh my god, they just flocking to that nigga.
Bro, I'm not.
Miss me with that.
I'm not with him, okay? How you think
I'm not.
Yes,
Man,
thank you for just saying it. So miss me with that. I ain't never had to take girl. Because they think you genuine. They want to come chill backstage with you and take their shirt off and be like, same OG. That's you, nigga. That's you. So I don't want to hear that. Miss me with all that bullshit. You were genuine. Look at you, bro. You're light as hell. You got your little.
I'm not light, nigga.
You got your little.
That's light.
I'm not light. Stop playing with me.
I'm not. Don't put me.
They light. I ain't light.
Nigga, the sun is hot in Texas right now. You got a little tan. You're light skinned, nigga. Get used to it. All right, just
me and the camera
regardless.
Same color.
Stop using yourself as an example.
He said what? He said no. He said no. Lies on lies.
I'm getting tired of this.
No, that had nothing to do with that.
It did.
No, it didn't.
But go ahead.
No, it didn't.
Finish your point. Because you got your roommate right here saying the same thing I'm saying.
But what I'm
he knows you.
But what I'm saying, he done seen that, like in action. If you go and I was spitting. I ain't gonna lie. I had a mouthpiece.
You still do.
Tell us what you said to her. What was your mouth? What was your game? Like, give us an example. Like, what did you?
If he give you the real on that, like it ain't gonna sound like what you think it's gonna sound.
Y'all really like genuine. What's the mouth going? All right.
Oh wow. We're sitting.
I'm tripping.
Pause.
Yeah. I caught myself.
But it's all good. We're in the store. I see her. I'm working in loss prevention, so I come out and I see her, and I was like, if this is the total opposite of how it would normally happen. I was like, dang, she looked like chick off Ron's house, which was Angela. And so we went out there, and we were just talking. Nothing crazy. I didn't try to holler at her. Nothing. We just had a conversation, and then I walked back down a couple days later and saw that she worked in the mall, and she was in there. I was like, oh snap, she worked here. I done ran into her twice. Let me walk in there. So I walk in there, and her manager at the time, or her coworker, I don't know if it's a manager or not, coworker, I knew her. And so we were just talking, and then how I did it is I didn't even approach her then, because I saw her looking through the window. So I know.
So you played it cool. You was playing a game, right?
So I was like, I'm not finna approach her right here. I walked off.
I ain't got it.
No, I know the girl. No. I'm telling you what happened. No, oh my God,
nigga, I'm genuine.
No, that's crazy.
Nigga, stop playing with us.
Let me finish.
Thank you, Jack. Now y'all see what I mean.
Let me finish.
Finish, bro.
Let me finish.
Finish your fake news. Excuse me. Finish your story.
Thank you. Finish your story. It starts to get a little varnished.
Go ahead. Tell us this lie. Go ahead.
I didn't go cat. I was the #1 guy ever.
Yeah.
No.
You were.
So
go ahead.
We got out. I leave. I knew the girl knew who I was and the type of guy that I was.
So
she was going to do the work for me.
Exactly.
And so I left and didn't say nothing to her. And she did the work for me. So she was all like, he's a good guy, this blah, blah, blah. I already knew that was going to happen because I know she knew who I was. So when I went back again.
She asked me, she's like, do you think he's cute? And I was like, yeah, he's cute.
See, I already knew that was going to happen.
And she's like, well, I hate his girlfriend. Or his ex-girlfriend, whatever. She was like, so he needs a new one.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that type of mouthpiece.
Her name.
That type of mouthpiece. So okay, that was a great.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a toot my own damn horn, nigga. I had game. I had a mouthpiece. I knew how to move.
You just said that you ain't had to say nothing to her. What game do you got?
No. What I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I walked.
You gotta let it cook.
Yeah, you gotta let it cook. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me salt bait that shit.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead,
Gordon.
So I came back afterwards, and then I had a conversation with her, and we just went. Then we went out and with each other. It wasn't a date. She just went out to a place that we was going out to as friends, and we stayed friends for 3 months because I knew I was on some bullshit. I was man enough to know I wasn't in the right place to take a person like her on. She was a good girl, and I was like, I'm out here.
Not to mention your girl, the friend gave the good mouthpiece. He's a good man, so you couldn't fuck that up.
No, but it was
Yeah, you said he was a good man.
Ex-girlfriend. So I was on my bald-headed hoe shit. I was out here like doing some dumb shit. So I knew I had to come at her correctly. So I never engaged with her on dating. I wait longer. Let me see if I can handle this, if she can even handle the type of person I am. So I let her go out to see my personality, who I was. She was able to handle that.
Came out.
Right. Not that was later on down the line.
That's what you is.
Later on down the line. Mm-hmm. But and so we just was kicking it, and it happened organically. Like I ended up kissing her on some like random. It was so random how it happened.
That nigga lying. He was on some hit shit.
No.
Dealing with the car keys.
No. She can tell you. It wasn't like that. So what I'm saying is like, brothers, if like a woman actually like who you are, just be yourself.
No,
because when you yourself and that woman likes you, you can continue to do that. And you don't got to do all that extra.
I'm going to piggyback on that and say, if she don't like you,
keep moving.
For being yourself, still be who you are. Because now you're saving yourself a lot of time, effort, and energy.
Yes.
All right, time is the one currency you can't never get back. You can't never earn another second of time.
Right. Does everybody here who's like in a relationship or married, whatever, do you feel like you can be your true, authentic self and not feel judged?
Yes.
Feel judged? No. Huh? Not feel judged? I just don't give a fuck if I'm judged.
No, I'm talking about who you're with now.
Oh,
not for these other people. I'm talking about who you're with now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like that's the thing. If you can, because that's what me and my significant other said. Like she felt she could be her true, authentic self. Just do weird, crazy shit.
Yes,
that ain't no judgment.
I love that shit.
And I said, babe, like she typed, just bite me randomly. I said, nigga, did you do this with any other motherfuckers that you was with? And she like, no. And I'm like, why are you doing it with me? And then I had to realize because at first, because I had to realize it. At first I was like, nigga, you tripping, like, dang.
Safe space.
But and I had to realize that, and I had to dial it back. I'm like, bro, you make her feel so comfortable to the fact she can be herself. Right, she wanna bite my ass.
Looking like a panty.
She just ready on my mouth. She just ready and just be like, so I just be like, all right.
You remember, y'all had just first got together. Y'all stayed over there off 121. Y'all had a big ass party at y'all's house, and I brought. She who shall not be named.
Okay.
Right. I'm chilling. I'm meeting people. I'm drinking. This, that, blah, blah, blah. She got mad as fuck. Did you remember?
Oh yeah.
She got mad. I was like, yo, like what? You embarrassing me, this, that. Like, I was falling all over the place. I was like, bro, what's up?
You was just being you.
I'm like, was I tripping? Like, was I all over motherfuckers' faces?
So your true personality was out.
His guess, like, bro, was he good? Like, bro, he was good. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Red flag. But the nigga was just like, like, it happens.
Yeah, you gotta have that comfortability. Like when she started farting in front of me, I knew it was a rat.
What? I feel like that's when you really know. Oh yeah,
I knew it was a rat.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
oh yeah.
She farted through the cover over my head. I almost died. Like I was like, oh, you the one there.
Yeah, I'm curious. That
you the one. You the one.
How long? Okay, that's a good question to ask. How long in everybody's relationship did they wait before they actually started passing gas?
I was instantly.
You know what? Damn the men, because men, we don't give a goddamn. Women, I want women to answer this. When did y'all feel y'all could pass gas? Because it's funny. Because it's funny. Because it's funny. How long before Watts felt that?
It was years. I'm not saying see, I've been with my husband literally my whole life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we
grew up together.
We grew up together. Yeah. We've known each other since we were the age of 5.
Oh my God.
Our families were so close, we thought we were blood related.
Taking baths together and shit.
Watch out.
Yeah, that's their relationship.
So
okay.
When we officially started dating and then having kids and all of that, I can't tell you when we started to get that.
Oh no, he got them friend farts. Right. She farted in the tub on his ass. She farted in the tub on his ass.
Yeah. He would be sitting on the toilet. I would tell him, nigga, you stink, but I'm gonna sit right there.
God damn, what happened at work today?
Time we talking.
That's when I learned.
He did it to me though, but I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't do it to her. Like it took years because I'm a jokester. I like to make jokes and have fun. So she'd go in the bathroom and turn that get a heater on that. I come under the door with some air spray. She'd be like, "Oh my God, I got anxiety!" Like.
Yeah, one of the women that if they gotta go to bed, they always turn the sink water on so you can't hear them pee.
She
And I be
turned
like,
that whole damn heater in them movie. But it's like that's just who her personality is. But like other things that she would be embarrassed about, she did that.
no, but that's how I chalk up what true love is. If you can be your true, authentic self, no matter what the situation, circumstance is, that's your person.
And
Go ahead, that's your person.
Dudes gotta be. We gotta have enough within us to do that from
to be themselves.
Yes,
from jump.
So let me ask you this: are you saying that what you're encountering is that most men in the barbershop are not being their authentic
at all?
No,
especially not in the barbershop.
No.
And it trickles down to them even being married.
You gotta start in the barbershop.
Married men that are still not being themselves because.
That's where I was finna be. That's where I was finna go. What happens is the guy not himself from the beginning, right? He's trying to show and put on for this lady. Now he's married to her, and so eventually you are going to come out, and then she doesn't like the person that you are because you faked for so long, and then you're mad at her because she don't want to be with you no more. Well, nigga, it was the fake you for 5 years.
Yeah.
And now you mad because she don't want to be with you. Like the men are getting so mad at the women, but they're not understanding that you are starting it. We are the problem to
Y'all
it.
set us up for this.
Yeah.
When you say you started on a bad note, like not on true honesty, so
No.
like it's not gonna end well.
Because you gotta think, if this woman, they be like, oh, she a gold digger. Well, because you let her with gold. She don't want silver now. So that's the type of woman that you got.
What kind of audit can a woman do to not be in that situation? Since this is for
What do you mean?
What kind of audit can a woman do to not be in that situation? So
What situation?
Anybody?
I'm gonna let you go first and I'll backdoor you. Go ahead.
No,
hold on.
Mine is like
Audit. What do you mean like situation?
You go first.
No, mine ain't next level, so you got it.
Well, I'll go first. I just need to hear. I just need to get more
Saying that
context.
these men are not being their authentic selves. So much
They're
so
telling me the truth in the barbershop. They're not telling the women the truth.
Okay, so much so that they're actually marrying these women and feeling trapped in their inauthentic self. So what kind of audit can a woman do to avoid a man who
Being fake
like that?
Go ahead. I'll let you go. You go ahead.
It's only one for me. It's only one thing anybody can do. It's the quality you gotta have.
Okay.
It's called discernment.
Discernment. Okay.
Period. Point blank.
Yeah, I believe that.
And that comes from one place.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Can y'all? I had a fifth grade
It comes
education.
from one place and one place only.
Okay.
Right? And that's the Holy Spirit. You gotta have it.
Oh, wow.
I ain't getting into what people believe, whatever. Discernment comes from the Holy Spirit, and you gotta have it. The Holy Spirit will tell you stuff you don't know. It'll lead you into all truth. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to listen. Discernment means like, hey Corey, didn't you see when she didn't respond back to your text?
Yeah.
That should tell you what you need to know. First time, okay, I got married in 08, you know what I'm saying? In 11, some stuff started going on in the marriage, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I think you cheating. I think she cheating. You lying in my face, but I think you cheating. I'm talking to my past. I'm like, yo, it's this and this and this. And like, it's adding up for me, but like, I really just need the proof. He was like, my pastor, he was like, do you really need the proof though? Like, do you gotta catch her in the act? Like, do you really
need it?
All the signs are there.
Discernment.
Right, I got you.
The Holy Spirit just be like, don't do that.
Right.
But then,
No.
And women got both. We got intuition and discernment.
right.
But hold on, the intuition is also because that go both ways. Cause I remember somebody asked a very question.
But at the same time, with discernment having to have that, you have to have a relationship with your father.
Facts.
Because you cannot hear his voice if you do not have a relationship. So therefore, if
And
you ain't got that,
that's missing in a lot
your
of households.
discernment is gone because you
missing
don't
in a
even
lot of
know who's
households.
talking to
And
you.
honestly, that's what I'm on now. We was talking about, oh, she a baddie, she this, she that. I'm like, yo, what is your walk like? That's what I want to see.
Right.
I want to see you living it out. It's cool that you bad. It's cool that you look good in the skirt. Like, it's cool that you got a figure 8. That's cool.
Right.
That you go to the gym and that's straight.
They're gonna get me past stage
Like,
1. I need you with stage 5.
How do you treat foreigners on the phone?
Well, I'm disqualified.
You ain't disqualified. You're clearly not disqualified. Right?
But if you truthful,
that's not what I'm saying.
but it,
Representative.
Right? How do you treat somebody when they get your order wrong at the restaurant?
Oh, nah, I'm good with that.
You feel me? Like, how you gonna treat me when you know it's time to get your registration sticker and I say I'm gonna do it, but I forget to do it, and then I go out of town and you, like, how you gonna treat me?
yeah.
Do you give people grace?
See, this is what I do. I give people grace. One, to answer her question, I ask a lot of questions. I really do. I really do, bro. I really do. Especially
some people get more grace than others.
No, for real, because this relationship really showed me a lot. and what I can be and stuff like that. So with that situation, don't start that shit. Don't start that. But with that situation, I ask a lot of questions. And then also I have to look at, listen, if I have a problem with what you're doing, one, I'm looking to see if you understand my problem and if you're going to change it. Even if you ain't changing it all the way, you're at least trying to change it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at. Don't try to gaslight me and make me seem like that I'm the problem and stuff like that. Like, I want to understand. And the same thing goes in vice versa. Because I can't ask you to do these things. I'm not going to do these things for you.
I was finna say,
so you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I'm learning within myself too, because I can't preach this and I want you to do this and I can't do the same thing.
If it come out my mouth, hey, like you tripping, you need to put the clothes up. I gotta make sure I'm walking circumspect.
Right.
Is the clothes really a big deal? Like, is it just me?
No, you gotta take the good with the bad. I'll give you a prime example. I'll give you a prime example. My girl, she was getting a little big. So I said, hey, bro, you might need to get back in the gym. She's like, I'm gonna get back in the gym. Like, I'm real good to get back in the gym, losing all this weight. Well, I said, you need to do it now. And like, I'm being very truthful, and I know this is gonna be touchy. She was mad because she felt like I was being insensitive. Guess what? She get in the gym, she back, she straight. You know what I'm saying? Every day she come home, she in the mirror. Baby, look at my bicep. Look at that. I get so annoyed. I'm like, baby, I'm really tired of looking at your muscles. Why can't you just go to the gym, come home, lay the fuck down? Be careful what you ask. She go, right, exactly. And I said, listen, Corey, you asked her to get her ass in the gym. Now she out here looking like goddamn Ronnie and shit. Now, so if she gonna keep coming home and ask you to look at her muscles, nigga, you gotta take the good with the bad. You better be like. She be like, baby, she'll do shit on purpose. She like, baby, let me get that fly swatter. You see that, baby? Touch it. You see that right there? You see that cut coming in?
That conversation.
Yeah, baby, I see it.
That's grown man stuff right there. That's grown woman stuff. Hey, not ready for that.
But you know what? There's growth in most men. Like the men I'm talking to, they're younger. We're so much more immature than women at that age. So the problem is there's no old heads no more. Remember, we grew up with the old heads that was respected and going and talking to the young bulls. We don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Bust my bubble.
Bust his bubble right now. I'm waiting on it.
What? Nigga, we the old heads. What you talking about?
But that's what I'm saying. We do it, but we don't. But what I'm saying is, like, a lot of us don't do that. Like, I do that in the barbershop all the time, and they be
in my uniform,
and they be thinking I'm just being a jerk sometimes. And I'm like, look, bro, y'all out of pocket. And I had to learn by error. I'm telling y'all, so y'all don't have to go through the trial and error. Yeah. Like, let me give it to you right now, because I wasn't the same person now as I was then. Like, I wasn't opening doors for women and making sure they didn't pump gas and bring in groceries. I wasn't doing all that stuff. And as I grew, I was like, okay, these are things I need to be doing. And now I need to make sure my daughter sees those things. So if a dude is not coming like me or their brothers, they can't come at all.
Shit, you know what
I'm saying?
And that's why I say, just like how you like talk to the young guys, that's why I said on the last podcast, when I said, like, when it comes to the women, we talk about, like, women don't do this and women don't do that. And I'm like, bro, if the women would just hold each other accountable, because you have this girls movement. Oh, I'm a girl's girl. Right. I'm not finna really tell her how I feel about this. I'm gonna be on her side, but, like, no, bro. Like, if she, babe, I'm cheating on my husband. Girl, what the hell wrong with you? Girl, what'd he do? Instead of, girl, what the hell wrong with you? It's, girl, what'd he do? Girl, he must have deserved a thing. Girl, do you, boo? All this time. No, nigga.
I can't.
No. And I put it like this. I used to be on that with you. Not saying you're wrong. I used to be on that with you, but I got to, like, that's their problem. Right.
That's the thing.
That's their problem.
I hear people stuff. I hear women talk about all kind of stuff. It depends on how much I feel like I can reach them. If you've been coming to me and you're my client and not just a customer, I might feel at liberty to tell you something that I think is like, nah, girl. Yeah. But if I feel like you just talking and you just gonna be here today and gone tomorrow and you about that life,
ain't gonna waste your time.
I just get quiet.
You ain't gonna catch it.
Entertaining. Because women are a lot more tender, and we ain't about to be in the shop fighting about
that part.
Yeah. Your own husband.
Because remember, we talked about that. Like, guys,
because it's a lot of times how they receive it. You may be delivering it in a positive,
you're clearly a broken person.
But they're taking it negatively.
Yeah. If you're an emotional, you're always gonna take it in a negative way. way.
Okay.
Guys, like we talked about, we literally can cuss each other out and go get a burger.
Right.
Some of my best friends came from me whooping their ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like,
That'd be a thing for dudes.
it happens, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can deal. So it got to the point where I was like, that ain't my problem no more.
I think okay. Well,
I mean-
I will say this: if
women
I understand, I can understand where they're coming from with the like that's not my business type shit. I can understand that. If that's the case, that's cool.
Case by
That's
case.
but
Circumstance.
yeah, but if you encouraging the shit, like I done seen a lot of girls do with the shit,
Never
when you're
have.
encouraging it and you know the person's wrong, it's like that's where I got the problem. Don't get mad when when the other side is trying to hold y'all accountable. When you know this person is wrong, but you on this whole movement, girls, nah, nigga, that girl, he probably deserved. No, nigga.
You know what you talking about? It depends. You know what that is? You know what that is?
What?
It's discernment. It's discernment.
I heard something that I will say.
Man, we know who say that a
It
lot.
came from a man.
Oh, Miss Nick Nicole,
Yeah,
here to
it
defend
is.
herself today, though.
Telling men about themselves as a man is a lot less effective. He's like, so I'm gonna tell women so that they raise their standards, because he said I could tell a nigga all day, and if he's gonna go to a woman that'll let him do it, it's null and void. He's
Yes.
still gonna continue to do it.
People
So
do
it's
what
up
you
to
allow them
women to raise the standard and learn themselves, like you said, use their discernment, so that way it's not a standard. Because you can tell your homeboy, and if he's still gonna go to a wife that let him cheat on her and all that other stuff, he gonna continue to do
100%,
it.
because we treat women like women, hoes like hoes, and bitches like bitches.
Absolutely.
The way you carry yourself is the way we gonna treat you.
Right.
Facts.
So it's like, if I see you a lady, then I'm moving different. If you a hoe, I'm moving different. I'm not finna be all.
So
of
a real woman is not gonna accept that and let that be.
So why do we get mad at the dude when he look go girl up and down?
Huh?
The girl had her whole stomach out, titties out.
No, she didn't
Why
have
we
titties.
looking at the
She didn't
girl?
even have no titties.
She didn't, but still, she was trying to show her shit.
She had. Ain't nothing wrong
So
with
if I'm
showing
looking,
your
I'm
stomach.
looking because it's out.
She didn't
So
have.
why you getting mad talking about my eyes up here, nigga, when you showing your shit?
Nah.
To me, you gonna talk about this.
Dick.
You know what?
Yeah.
You just said it. You move accordingly.
Yeah.
That go both ways.
100%.
That go both ways.
And to go back to your question, when you like, how can women stop from
How
like?
they audit the situation?
Yeah, me personally, I think every single person has to go through some type of adversity.
For sure.
So I
In the
think,
relationship?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah.
So what?
Oh, yeah.
Me personally, I don't say it's gonna work for everybody. I'm telling me,
That's a slippery slope.
yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna work for everybody. But to me, because you never know nobody into a bad situation
That's
happens.
facts.
Everything good there, you don't know that.
I can actually testify to that because that whole situation that happened at Shanice's crib
Yeah.
with me and Uniqua.
Yeah.
I told him plenty of times. I was like, bro, I didn't like that shit because one, I don't like having my business out there, especially with other people. I don't like that, but in all actuality, it needed to happen.
Because when adversity
needed to
happens,
happen.
you see people true colors. And if I can hang with you at your worst, your best is easy. So when you something going bad, let me figure out before I jump all the way in, how do you deal with confrontation, conflict, and adversity?
Facts.
That is a great question to
Some person
ask.
speak a sober mind, and an angry person don't tell no lies.
Yeah, like, so it's like,
I'm gonna say something about that when we get off.
okay, I got you. You want to say it here?
No, you say it now.
Let's say it later. Okay, bet that.
Okay.
But I guess we'll go ahead and close it. We took it a little longer than expected, but this was a good conversation. I think we need to continue to spit to the young bulls, talk to them, because we actually have that right to actually do that. Men are more listen like that. Women, I think you have to be selective, and then it's subjective of who you do that with, because some women, like you said, y'all be in an argument, be in a fight, and it just goes out to nowhere. But those women that's willing to listen, you also, men and women, have to speak in a receptive way, because if you want someone to receive something, we can't Kevin Samuels everything either, brothers. Like, because we're trying to get them to receive the message. A woman ain't gonna receive it if you constantly telling them they ain't shit.
I disagree with that, but go ahead. I disagree with that, but go
That's
ahead.
why I say we have to say it in a way they can be receptive.
Bro, the truth is the truth, and no matter how you
But you can say the truth
That's not
in a
true.
way that they can receive it.
False.
That's not
You can always say the
A
truth
lot of times
in a
it's
way they
your
receive it.
delivery on how you speak
Most
to people.
definitely.
Yes.
Because if somebody out here and you see they don't care how you talk to them, that's one thing. But you can't come talk to me crazy and just expect me
Right.
to be accepted.
But everybody's definition of
That's not
talking,
something that I do.
everybody's definition of talking crazy is different.
That's true.
That's
so that's
not-
your
that's
word.
exactly.
You have to do what to figure it out?
Discern.
You gotta discern it. Come on. Now.
The
Word of the
stay is discernment. You know what I'm saying? Discernment. All right.
Oh my gosh.
But we
preacher.
We appreciate y'all today, huh?
Did you see?
That. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. All right. We also sponsored by Sweet Beat, the beat, the rhythm, the life. Make sure y'all go check this out on sweetbeat.com or Sweet Beat at Instagram. I'll tell you at the different locations you can get it from. Total Wine, I think is the cheapest, is $24, and then at Specs, I think it's $28. So those are the cheapest places you can get it. I'm not even a fan of vodka, but that vodka actually tastes pretty good. It's actually made with real beets, so it has a little sweet taste to it. Great with ginger ale. We love y'all. I'll be damned. We out.